video. So that has already been set up and it's ready to go. So once I press it, it will play the intro video. So once I press that button, it's going to start the intro. And once that's started, the ball is rolling and my live production is on its way, ready to go. But I thought to myself, well, what else do I need to add to my intro? Like, what do I need to do at the start of a production? Of every production that I do, what am I going to need to do? So that's where the triggers come into line for your vMix production, which makes things a lot easier. So basically I thought, well, once I hit the intro key, once I start the video, I really want to record it as well. So what I did is I'll go into the trigger settings of our intro video. So if we go to the intro video and we go to triggers, now I've already got some set up and this is the first one I'm going to show you. So on transition in, we're going to start the recording. So what that will do is when I hit the button, it's going to play the video, but at the same time, it's going to start my recording, which means that it's one less thing that I need to worry about. Okay, so we've got that sorted. We've got the record sorted, ready to go, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now, what else might we want it to do? Well, we might want it to fade back to our camera when it finishes, so we don't have to worry about that transition. So what we would do is, on completion, we will fade to our main camera shot. So that's something that you might forget to do. You don't want to get stuck on the end of your video. You want to transition to your camera so you can be, hey everybody, welcome to the show. So that was a good intro, I guess. One thing that was very important is that you could actually hear me. So another thing you can do is on completion of our intro video is to turn on my microphone. So you probably notice a lot of times when people start their shows, they'll be, and then they realize in the chat that someone's saying, oh, by the way, your audio is not working. So we've added the ability to, turn on your microphone. So that's another thing that we add, which is something that we were always worried about. You might see in older videos us pressing buttons until we kind of realized, hey, let's set up a trigger to do that. So we've set up a trigger to turn on our microphones. And finally, once we get to our main camera, our microphones are on, we've already started the recording. I also like to have my title display. So if you have a look here, you'll notice that we've got on completion, overlay input 1, Tim title. Now we can set that duration and we can also add a delay to it as well. So we can delay it for a few seconds if you didn't want it to appear straight away. So that's a way you can easily, create an introduction to your show. Once we get to our main camera, about our microphones are on, we've already started the recording. This is what happens. We press the giant button to have my title display. It's going to play our intro video. So if you have a look here, you'll notice that we've got it's going to on completion, record overlay input production. Tim title. Then it's going to transition and we can also add a delay to it as well. It's also going to delay our microphone if you didn't want it to appear. And then after a certain period of time, so that's a way you can easily create. So you just knocked out 5 different productions. And finally, once we get to our main camera, our microphones are on, we've already started the recording. This is what happens. We press really does streamline the intro, and it's a lot less to worry about when you're doing your production. I know I like to set shortcuts and triggers to do as much as possible. That way I don't have to worry about too many things when I'm actually doing it. So we'll show you a quick, I'm going to press the button here. I'll turn off my Hey, so there we go. My audio's back on and my title is up. So you notice that the record started as well. So yeah, that's basically how we streamline the start of our show. We can press one button and it can do all that stuff at the start, which is super, useful for us, especially me. I worry about stuff. I'm worried, I don't want to, stuff things up, but that's how I set it up. Now, like I mentioned before, we had the activator set up as well. So if you have a look on our keyboard, you'll be able to see, we've got our audio and our camera on as well. So if I switch between the cameras, it will change the lighting anymore. If I turn it back on, you'll be able to see the light. So we have those lights set up just in case we're worried about something. But yeah, you can watch the activators video to see how to do all of